take everything you find. We stay here until tomorrow. Can't let them win this time. Something around here feels hollow. Don't look down, just climb. Need to have a path to follow. I'm right behind. I'm so romantic in love with you. So stay and let this move. You let me inspire. We can stay by this
Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle. I do the readings.
Time for the TarotOracle show.
What is going on? Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Sarah is first up. We got MR Double Dono. We got Black Swan. We got Bartman. Welcome. Colzai with the Double Dono. Be Random with me. Welcome back. Shamanic Journey and Effie. Welcome, everybody. What is going on? It is midweek. It is hump day. Hopefully, we've had ample humping today. If we haven't, you can always hump tomorrow. You know, there's always tomorrow for more humping, is what I'm saying. Be Random with me. Thank you for your donation over PayPal. Appreciate you. All right, let's do it. The Gregory Scott wants to know how the family holiday go. We have for RJ at the end of September, we have a holiday waiting, a holiday queued, and we want to know, how is this going to happen? What is going to happen as far as this family holiday goes? Somebody's not going to show up. I can tell you that now. Somebody that you thought was going to be there will not show up. They will not be present at all. And that's going to be kind of a surprise, actually. But, you know, that's the way it goes. But, yeah, you have 8 of Wands. Somebody's busy on a trip. Somebody is not going to be there. Somebody is kind of, you know, a little bit on the side as far as the family holiday go. Now, they were kind of iffy to begin with, but I do think that ultimately they will just be no show, and you're just going to have to kind of figure that out from there, right? We got sort of that 4 of Cups. Somebody just doesn't want to be there. Overall, it goes pretty good, right? You got the King of Cups along with the Queen of Cups, separated by movement. I think you have a little bit of a family drama between a married couple. You got King of Cups, Queen of Cups. You have a couple that should be together, but they're not together because of movement. And I think that causes a little bit of drama as we go through that particular family holiday. But yeah, a little bit of gossip, a little bit of hearsay with that. So you kind of got to, you know, take what you can get there. But yeah, overall, it's going to go well. I don't really see anything substantial or anything that's just going to take it down or anything like that. Marie, welcome. I appreciate you being there. Sandy, Sandy there. Well, Sandy, I see you on the PayPal side. Thank you very much for your donation. I greatly appreciate that. We got MR with the Double Dono is next. We got a ton of PayPal. I think we got 10. Actually, we got Orange Juice. We got Be Random with me, Colzai with a bunch of questions. We got Sandy up in here too. What's going on? Sandy, I did reply to your request for a private reading. If you still need that, let me know. I could work it out. And yeah, well, let me know. So anyway, well, there we go. Pia's life, man, it's been a long minute. Where have you been? What is going on? By the way, this is the Gregory Scott Tarot. It is in the mix tonight. We're having it as our headliner deck over there. So we'll see where this takes us as far as it goes. All right, these feelings for me with that Knight of Cups, they feel more romantic. They feel more pushed towards doing something. They almost feel like there's some stress here. Sarah, thank you for the other dono. Pia's Life, thank you for your dono as well. Enchanted Moon, I'm feeling fantastic today. Thank you for asking. Yesterday, I could not get out of bed, which was kind of weird, but that was a new experience. Anyway, but yeah. Let's see. Overall, you got a Knight of Cups. This is something where they're going to push towards a better tomorrow. They're going to try to get some things moving, some things rocking and rolling, right? The Knight of Cups just comes in that romantic feel. They're excited. They have a lot of anticipation, a lot of excitement sort of coming through here. We have the Hierophant, the Death card, the two big cards over here. They have important information to tell you. It's almost like that they want to tell you some information that's going to make everything that they've been doing that's bad a little bit better. Like, hey, I've got these things, I've got those things, and now that I've told you that, everything should be better, it should be improved, and you know, and I don't know if you're going to buy it or not, but hey, whatever. They also promise to change things as well. So there we go. A lot of interesting stuff coming through here as far as that goes. I'm going to change. I promise to change. I think there's a lot of promises that are coming out from them pretty soon as far as that goes. Alex, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. Might as well do the other action that we have. So we do have kind of a change as far as this goes. We have a change of heart. We have some movement towards you. We have some excitement, I guess some anticipation of something happening as far as this goes, right? Reiki B, what's going on? Appreciate you hanging out. But yeah, you have a little bit of a Tower. It almost feels like their next action doesn't work. It feels like that they're either trying too hard or not trying hard enough. It's like they can't find a balance. They can't find some coordination within what they want to do or how they want to be, right? It's almost like a little bit of a challenge coming through here. The High Priestess over here, we have a lot of these information overload. They have some important things to tell you, some things that they need you to know. And if once you know these things, everything will be better. Everything will be completely different. And the bunch of promises coming out as far as this goes. Eight of Pentacles, again, working too hard or not working hard enough. They can't seem to find that middle ground where everything is calm, collective, cool, and everything is fun. They just can't do it, right? They always seem to have that Tower moment where a lot of their ideas just doesn't work, is what I'm saying with that. Sandy, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. All right, that was the Gregory Scott. Since you didn't specify a deck, I made one up as far as it goes. We have Sarah. We already did your first question. We got Colzai with the triple shot over here and Silent Victory. Everybody's coming in tonight. All right, let's see what is going on with Kolzaya. Has there. Question 1. Does B like me at all anymore? I don't know. We'll see what's going on with my favorite deck. You know it's my favorite deck because I made it. You know what I'm saying? Crafty Lady understands. What's going on, Crafty Lady? Got Samantha in the queue. What is happening? I appreciate you. Hey, that rhymes. All right. Does B miss me or does B not miss me at all? I don't know. Man, I just don't know. We'll see about this. Oh, they do miss you. Look at that. Without you, it feels like something's incomplete. It feels like I have a lot of everything, a lot of excitement, a lot of cool things in my life, but something is just missing. Something is missing. And the thing that is missing is you, right? That moon. We have a lot of this connection, a lot of this intuitive feel, intuitive connection, beautiful things happening as in regards to this, but it feels like that we can't get a lot of stuff done because we're not together. We have this distance in between us, this upsetting motion of being apart, of being away from each other. This is a pretty clean read as far as it goes. You got beautiful thumbs up happening over here. They do miss you. They do miss you indeed. Well, yeah, we'll see. Will be contact me within the next 2 weeks. All right, 2 weeks. 4 weeks, 3 weeks. Actually, I think it's going to be 3.5 weeks before they contact you. Just my opinion with it. Lani, thank you for your very generous donation. I greatly appreciate you. I can tell you what's coming for the rest of the month for love. I love you. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. All right. Will be contacting me. I guess it's going to be 3.5 weeks. Exactly. 3.5 weeks exactly. They're working on something else. I think this is a distracted person, somebody who doesn't really know how to implement a lot of the ideas, a lot of the stuff going on. And I think that there's just something happening that they're just not working with. They're just not functioning fully here. And I think that's going to be one of those things, right? They've been working on other things, been distracted. I think it'll be 3.5 weeks, right? There you go. Get a little bit of that 9 of Wands, a little wounded warrior in the mix. But yeah, I do think that you have a little pushback as far as that goes. Then we have the contact again, 3.5 weeks coming through with that Fool, getting the adventurous spirit, getting the movement that we have been anticipating, that we have been waiting for, makes it happen as far as that goes, right? Sarah, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. Well, Mana's talk session's back. It has been a long minute. What is going on? Working doubles over there, working yourself to death over there. What are you doing, Mana? You can't be working yourself to death like that. Man, bills are hard to pay. Somebody told me the economy was going great. Everybody's working really overtime over here trying to make bills go. All right, let's see. Message from universe. How will that go? We'll stay with the tarot that we know. We'll stay with the tarot that makes it go. You know, there we go. All right. Silent Victory. I got your question in the queue. We got the double Samantha shot. We got the triple shot for the Sarah shot going in over there. Danny, baby, we are booked up with paid readings right now. But yeah, maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. All right, messages from the universe. The Page of Pentacles. Be very focused in where you want to go. Bottom line, be very focused on where you want to go here. The sun is there. The sun is available. You have this journey that you're willing to take, this journey that you're willing to move forward, that you're willing to sort of pursue the best that you can. But the Page of Pentacles says be careful of the journey, right? Be careful of the method, the methodology that you're going to use to try to get a lot of this stuff done, because a lot of times you're just sort of going to run into a dead end here, and you don't want to keep pushing through the dead end trying to get something working. So I think that is going to be one of those cards with the sun, that it gives you that opportunity, it gives you that beautiful golden feel, that warmth that you kind of need, other than being 105 degrees in Texas. But that's something that you got to put up with. But yeah, be very focused, be very direct in how you're going to approach things, because a lot of times we're going to have to ride the waves of change, right? It's kind of like when you trade in the stock market. A lot of times it goes up, then it goes down, and it goes up, then it goes down. And you're like, what the hell am I supposed to be doing right here? I don't know. But yeah, so that's where you got to sort of approach that from a different perspective and have a little bit of flexibility. And I think things are going to go your way. So there we go. A little bit of the Waterfall Tarot. How long did it take you to make the Waterfall Tarot? I made a card a day. Most cards took about an hour. I would say most cards took an hour. Some of the more detailed ones took 2 hours. But I came home and I made a card a day, and I made it so fast because a lot of it is blank. And then I had Photoshop fill in the gaps. So yeah, it probably 70% Photoshop and 30% of actually watercolor shit that I did. Anyway, but that's the way it goes. That's what you got to get a little bit of that excitement as far as it goes. Be Random with Me is exciting. Wait a minute. Be Random with Me. All right, Be Random with Me is next. What can I look forward to? All right, what are we going to do as far as looking forward to things? We need all of the excitement that's going to come with the Cappy Baby Tarot over here. Everybody loves this a lot more than they love the Tasty Tarot. I can tell you that for sure. Definitely for sure with that. Philippe, what is going on? We got Mina's bookshelf as well. What is happening? All right, what can I look forward to? You can look forward to the Tarot Oracle Show. Yeah.
Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
That's just going to be one of those things that you can look forward to indeed. Yeah, that's one of the easy ones. It's one of the easy ones. We can look forward to a little bit of the Five of Cups relief. We get something that's been weighing on us, that doesn't feel right, that doesn't feel like it's going in the direction that I would like it to be. We have this Five of Cups' level of disappointment in various things, but all of a sudden, the High Priestess sort of comes through with a little more information or a little bit of an escape that we can have, that we can embrace to sort of get in there and do things a little bit differently as far as it goes. High Priestess is definitely sort of a knowledge overload, a learning opportunity, something that we can really get involved in and get excited about, right? Karima, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. But yeah, the High Priestess is more about an opportunity to learn, to get some communication, to get some things on our plate. So there's going to be something that we can do. Page of Cups, there's somebody at your job that has some bad news in the next 2 weeks. And I'll say bad news, but it's going to be good news for you. It's going to be like, oh, that's kind of nice. That is nice indeed. But yeah, I think you kind of like it. But it feels like a little bit of the Two of Swords over there. Somebody has either an objective or something that they're chasing that you're not chasing. You have this mixture in between, and you are going to have to kind of figure out where you want to go with this. So there's some things that you can look forward to as far as that goes. We got orange juice is next. Any update on the boyfriend? Still at a standstill. Oh, Jesus. All right, before we do that, let's do Black Swan and get that going in there. I have to sneeze here in a minute. So in case I'm mute, that's where I went. I went over there. I went over there to sneeze. There it is. There we go. All right. Welcome me from Japan. What's going on? All right, Black Swan. Oh, you said about R came to pass. He wanted to come back, but on his terms. I said, screw you. I said, screw that. You know, you want to come back, but we need it all on our terms. Man, that's rough. Two of Swords. What's going to happen next? Well, I think they're going to hard line you, bottom line. Think they're going to hard line you a little bit, right? They want the Wheel of Fortune. They want things not only on their terms, right? They want that level of control that comes with having it on my terms. But it's almost like that they want to see you not in control. Let me repeat that. It's less about them being in control. It's more about you not being in control, which is fascinating with this particular individual. I think this is a behavior that they have exhibited before. I think that you've seen some hints, some things going on there where you've seen a little bit of red flag with that. But I think that's going to more come to pass. That's really going to sort of heat up as far as it goes. High Priestess. Really don't think a lot's going to happen. I really think you're going to continue to say no. Eventually, you may end up ghosting them. I don't know. That Five of Pentacles just says walking through with them, walking on their terms, really doesn't give you a good advantage here. Not only that, but them trying to micromanage this connection is kind of a little bit of a red flag, to be honest with you. And you just got to kind of, you know, just say part ways if you can. I think that's going to be good, right? I think that is going to be the best thing as far as this goes. A little bit of that ghosty always makes the world go round somewhat. There we go. Paula, welcome. I appreciate you. Paula was, I think, the #1 backer on the Tasty Tarot. If you don't have the Tasty Tarot, by the way, it is there. It is there. It's ready for you to purchase. Oh my God, people are dumping paychecks over here. Shawna King, I thank you for your various donation. Karima, thank you for your very generous donation as well. Everybody's dumping a paycheck up here. If you're going to go ahead and dump a paycheck, you might want to do it on the Tasty Tarot. Tasty Tarot. We got, wait, that's the wrong Tasty Tarot. Well, shit, I got the wrong Tasty Tarot. Oh, man. That's the one with 67 backers. I was like, whoa. But no, that was the one that didn't work. Tasty tarot in bacon. Apparently, there's somebody with tasty bacon. You know, I gotta say, that would be great to have some tasty bacon. But yeah, anyway, all right. So I actually got a link now. I know it's shocking, but I'm actually organized. I think I'm organized. Anyway, but yeah, there we go. There's a link to the Tasty Tarot. If you're interested, we got 46 backers over here. This is a beautiful deck. You're going to be all excited about that. I need to post an update. I've been really lazy in posting an update for this thing. So that's not good. That's not good. I need to be less lazy and more, you know, and more going with that. All right. Any update on the boyfriend? We got a lot of boyfriend issues over here. Let's get OJ up in the mix. OJ, any update on the boyfriend? You know, I don't know. Let's go ahead. You know, we did the Tasty Tarot hype. Might as well go ahead and put it on the table so you can see. We'll see what's going on. My son would back a bacon deck. I mean, who wouldn't back a bacon deck? Let's be honest. Who would not back a bacon deck? Anyway, all right, OJ, on the PayPal side, any update on the boyfriend? We're still at a standstill. It's hard to understand his feelings. I think he has a lot of good feelings, right? I think he's got a lot of good feelings going on here. Yeah, look at that 9 of Pentacles. There's a lot of good feels here. You know, I think it's hard to understand them because they don't really know kind of what their grounding or what their stance is with this particular connection. This is somebody who's a little bit on a shopping spree for other people as well. It feels like they're just ready to move on. They're just ready to sort of do something different, right? You got the 9 of Pentacles. We have a lot of establishment here, a lot of things that are really, you know, sort of good overall. But that 8 of Wands, I feel like I need to move. I feel like I need more of a balance. I feel like I need something else with it. They're basically reaching for something that's not there. They're reaching for something that doesn't exist. They want the unicorn situation, but they're not going to get it, is what I'm saying, right? Overall, I think that you are going to be not only at a standstill, but when that relieves itself, you are going to be a little bit on edge as far as this person is concerned. Again, really think they're looking for a unicorn. I really think they have some realistic expectations, but that is going to be one of those factors that you got to sort of, you know, deal with as far as this goes. So, you know, bottom line, you deal with it the way that you need to deal with it as far as I'm concerned. All right. We got OJ, we got Be Random with me, we got a double Sandy, we got another OJ. What should I expect next? Any update? And what should I expect next? Might as well do what should I expect next as far as that with the OJ. We'll see. What should you expect next? Who's gonna see? This is the problem you got, OJ. This is the problem that you have. You're waiting for somebody to break the silence. You're waiting for somebody to step up and do something. And I really don't think that this is this individual. You have a King of Cups. You can wait for a long time. Again, they're pushing towards something that doesn't sort of work, that doesn't exist. All right. But the King of Cups is a very emotionally distant individual, and I think that's going to be tough for you to deal with. Overall, if you want a happy Empress side, if you want things to go the way that you want, you're going to have to step up and take the control here and definitely sort of move forward and get things done. And I think that's going to be something that you have to do. I really think this person's going to hardline your bottom line, right? You got the World. I think, again, they're having a little bit of difficulty doing anything constructive here. Ace of Cups talks about you need to take the action, you need to get that going, and that's going to be something that you're going to have to step up and make it happen, right? Make it happen as far as that goes. So Tasty Tarot reads really good. I really like the reads. I really like how it looks on the cloth. The cloth is available too, but the cloth is going to cost me an arm and a leg to print, but that should be interesting to say the least. Sarah is next. We got a Druid Craft Tarot in the mix. We can do that. We just did a little bit of the Gregory Scott Tarot. Maybe the Druid Craft Tarot will make an even better read as we go. Anything could be changed between us and maintaining some distance. You know, intuitively, it feels like distance works here. Distance works here because distance gives us a perspective that we didn't have, right? Distance gives us perspective that we did not have as far as this goes. Wow, a little bit of that loneliness that sort of picks up and rides off. I really think the person just becomes lonely. I think that there's a level of loneliness that they have been trying to escape that they haven't really dealt with. And I think that level of loneliness is going to come to haunt them pretty quick as far as this concern. It's almost like they're looking into the past here. They're looking at things and they're not feeling what they would like to feel here. No matter what they do, no matter how they sort of approach us, no matter what they're trying to accomplish here, it feels like that they're just sort of planting the seeds for failure at this point. And I think that loneliness starts creeping up and it starts being more of a reality to them. And then I think that they come around a little bit, right? A little bit. So distance is good. Let the loneliness sink in. Let them sort of get that little bit of that perspective. And I think that's something that they want to eventually take some action with, right? You have that level of communication, that level of swords that you need, as well as you have that world opportunity coming through, right? What goes around comes around kind of thing. That big circle kind of moving the direction that we would like it to move. And I think that's going to be good for you in the long run. Pia's life hasn't been here in a long run. What is going on? Your yob. Let's see what's going on with your yob. With a little bit of a grape juice addition with that. Crafty lady, you're never invisible. I don't know what you're talking about. Crafty lady, you're never invisible. You're my top person that I look, right? You're the top person that I read with that. With Sandy is burning up the PayPal over here. Sandy, your credit card's got to be on fire by now. What's going on over there? All right, Sandy, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. All right, we got some Sandy reads in the queue. You will be after Ann. We got the Ann right there, and then we'll do some Sandy reads and make them happen. All right. Can I get a reading on my yob? Let's see how the yob is going here. Oh, man, on your yob. Intuitively, what am I getting here? Two of Swords. Big disagreements as far as where you want to be, what you want to do, and how everybody else wants to be and how everybody else wants to do. I think you're out on an island in this job. I really think that it's like you're isolated, like you don't have people's support. You don't have a lot of the stuff that you're waiting for in this particular job. And I think that's something that, you know, sort of bothers you, as well as you sort of pursuing a lot of things that you're not getting, right? You get that Four of Swords. It feels like everything is a little too delayed. Everything is not as valid. Everything is not as valuable as you would like it to be. You would really like some big changes, but they're just not going to happen. And I really don't think you're going to be able to push through or push forward and get those changes done as well. So you do have the King of Wands over here. Basically, I think a manager is going to approach you with either a unique idea or something cool or something that's kind of unusual that you would like to get in on or get a taste of. And I think that's sort of coming through and kind of interesting as you go forward. Wheel of Fortune, something's up with a review of somebody else pretty soon. I think that they approach you and complain. They're like, hey, got a mid-year review. What is this crap kind of thing, right? What is this crap kind of thing? Anyway, well, there's a little of a yob as it goes forward and pushes through. Bordeeda, what is going on? How are you doing tonight? We got LC on the PayPal side. Thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. Alex is next. What does Alex want? What does Alex want? What is coming forth in love? What kind of love can we get? What kind of beautiful love things can we get going on with that? Let's do a little bit of artistic tarot right here. Is what I'm talking about, right? What I'm talking about. What are you doing now? Are you currently giving readings for free? No, I'm not giving readings for free. We have a shitload of donations. Here are the donations. We usually have 40 to 50 donations a night. So tonight we are currently at 42 donations. So there we go. So yeah, we do donations first because people paid money. And if you don't do people paid money first, they get pretty upset. I've learned that. It takes me a minute. I'm a slow learner some days, but that's the way it goes. That's the way it happens. But yeah, anyway, we got Alex. What's to come in love? The Three of Coins. A little bit of instability followed by more stability. More stability is nice. More stability is where you want to be. Instability is where you're at. Sorry, that's the way it goes. That's the way you kind of have to deal with. The Three of Coins, right? It talks about the birth of some new opportunities, some birth of things, some birth of an excitement that you have been waiting for as far as love goes. Seven of Swords, though, does say that there's a little bit of escapism, some unrealistic things that happen within the context of that. If you can deal with that, I think you're going to be able to deal with it in the long run. So there we go. That is what is up with love. Silent Victory loves us. Silent Victory's got a couple of things going on over there. Silent Victory, what are you doing over there? All right, let's do a little bit of a general. We can do that. We'll stick with the art deck as it goes. We got the Sandy. Sandy's is going to be after Anne. So Sandy, you're one away. You're one away. Mars, Pisces, Neptune, 7-7 and more 7. What's going on? It's been a minute. How you doing? Good to see you. All right, Silent Victory. What am I doing? Silent Victory wants to know general career. Oh, you want the tasty tarot? Oh, see, somebody actually wants the tasty tarot. That's weird. Anyway, all right, general career and money reading, please. Let's get a little bit of a career, a little bit of a money on this side. Investments are going into the tank. Investments are going into the tank. Just saying now. It looks like that as far as the S&P goes, it looks like as far as a lot of the stocks have gone through. It feels like that we're a little bit challenged. We're not able to get a lot of the stuff that we really want in long-term investments as it kind of goes through. You're going to have to figure that out on your own. But you have a Three of Swords, which looks familiar over there. Where's Becca Boo? But yeah, the Three of Swords, a bull hot dog. It feels like the hot dogs just aren't working for you as far as investments, as far as money goes. I would definitely be cautious. Right? As far as where you're happening, where things are going to go, and where you're going to sort of be at the end of the day with this. So I think that's going to be something important here. Ace of Wands talks about as far as money is concerned. I think you have a little bit of a surge of money, a little bit of a free money on the horizon, but you have that Page of Wands. Be careful what we sort of look to. Be careful what we sort of invest in right now as far as the career goes. As far as the career goes, same kind of thing. Feels like we have a little bit of a dip followed by normalization. Don't let the dip kind of be in there, right? Don't let the dip kind of be in there. I don't think that works in the long run. But yeah, there we go. There we go. Is that a redhead in the hot tub? Yeah, we got a bunch of different people in the hot tub. Yeah, we got a boiled hot dog. The deck will include an alternate version of the Three of Swords if you want the traditional Three of Swords. Yeah, any other tarot deck, I'm not going to make any more damn tarot. I'm not going to make any more tarot decks. I can tell you that. I'm not going to make any more tarot decks. I think I'm going to do one oracle with a Cancer because that's personal. And then after that, I'm done. So yeah, and then I'll focus on reprinting or getting print on demand set up and all of this other stuff. All right, we did the art tarot. Man, we need, that's a dog deck. I don't think that's going to work. We need a little bit of this for the Sandy reads. Sandy, you are up next. Congratulations. All right, question is, okay, we'll do that. Question numero uno. My approach towards the current problem I'm facing is correct. Any guidance to what I should do? All right, I think that's a question. I think we need a question mark on the end of that. Is my approach toward the problem that I'm facing correct, or is it not correct at all? Ooh, we never know. Is your approach correct? The suspended one being upside down, in other words, right side up as far as it goes. I think it's correct. It is correct because you have that unique perspective here. You have that kind of thing going where you kind of want it to go as far as that is, right? And you have this happy results. You have this contentment. You have a lot of good things sort of in the queue there. And I think that's going to be something that's very nice and something that you like as far as that goes. But yes, overall, we're going to go with a thumbs up that your approach is going to be correct. Any guidance on what you should do? Don't do anything drastic. An overload of caution is going to be good here. Don't do anything drastic. Don't go with your intuition. An overload of caution is going to be nice indeed. So I think there is your general advice as far as going through that. We got question numero dos over here. Wants to know, let's see, how quickly will I receive the money stuck in the business? All right, so we have some money trapped, and we need to sort of do, right? We have some money trapped, and we need to free that up. We need to get that moving in regards to this, all right? So what's going to be sort of the knowledge with that? How quickly will I receive that? I think pretty quickly. You have somebody that just doesn't want to give up the money. What are you going to do, right? You have something where you cannot do. You just can't give up the money as far as this goes. And I think that's going to be something that where it is stuck. It is not working. It is really not functioning as far as it goes. But yeah, they're very hesitant on giving it up. Okay, so if you wanted me to know how quickly you want, all right, because we can go and we can look up in our fancy application over there with our quick access. We're going to get the deck and wheel, which I need to get a conversion of the deck and wheel to where we can have that on the screen would be nice because I don't sit there and stare at it. And you're like, what's he looking at? But yeah, anyway, you're looking at August the 12th. That's pretty damn good. So the deck and wheel points to the Seven of Wands being August 12th through the 22nd, all right? 12th through the 22nd. I think that is when a little bit of information or even the money frees up as far as that goes. So write that date down. That is a deck and wheel, by the way, and I need to get that on the stream. So I need to make a little bit of a fancy graphic with that, and I'm lazy. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all, but you know, that's the way it goes. Anyway, what video game strat will work with my cousin to get him to be fair and equitable? He is being street smart and taking our money and using all of the lies. Oh, Jesus. That is not good. That is not good. Man, the Queen of Cups, just say, yo, we're family. You know what? We're family. You see what I'm saying? That Queen of Cups come in there with the emotional side moving through. Say the 8, you're sort of escaping with this. You're running off with this. Just sort of, you know, there's a little bit of a strat as far as we're family. Why can't we work this out? We have issues with money. We shouldn't have the issues with the money. But overall, I think that's going to be something important to approach them with. Just be, we're family. This is important, and start crying, you know, so use a whole box of tissues. Yeah, no, but you have a lot of emotions here. You got the Ace of Cups, approach them from an emotional side instead of a logical side, instead of a legal side, right? The Queen of Cups sort of puts emotional spin on it as well. And if they're going to lie, they're going to lie out of greed. And the only way around that is legalities or coming in with a little bit of emotion. But, you know, no matter what you do, you may have to go the legal way as per previous readings as well anyway. But, you know, that's how things go. That's how things go. Sometimes you gotta sue. By the way, entertainment purposes only. Never sue anybody based upon a fat man reading cards on the internet. Thank you. Okay, let's see. We got a little bit of anything going to happen in the fall. Let's see what's going on. Let's get some doggy decks out on the table is what I'm talking about. Let's get all of the doggy decks. We like it doggy style on this stream, especially on hump day. Anyway, anything exciting going to happen in the fall? Man, I think you change jobs, quite frankly. I think there's a job change in the fall. 5 of Swords in the fall. Oh, Ooh, you leave a job in the fall. You're not happy with this job at all. There's some inconsistencies. There's some things you don't like. There's some things that just ain't working for you in this particular thing. The Fool and that Eight of Cups of double movement says, I got to get out of this job and get something else, get something different, get something exciting, moving and going. And I think that's going to be good for you, right? Because I think sort of that next job that you have in the queue is going to be something that has a lot more potential, and it also has a lot more dating capability as far as that goes as well. But you know, that's it. That's it. But yeah, I think that's going to be something good with that. We got the triple Samantha shot tonight, getting also burning up the credit card. Everybody's burning up the credit cards tonight. Thank you very much for your generous donations. I greatly appreciate that. You like your job? Hey, Samantha, if I offered you a job that pays $150K though, what are you going to do? What are you going to do, Samantha? Let's talk. Let's talk, shall we? Let's talk, shall? All right. Does Neil ever miss me or think about me? Ooh, got a 88 with that justice card. You know, Neil does, but in a weird way. Neil does, but in a weird way. It's almost like something is too serious with Neil as far as this connection goes. And they want to lighten it up. They don't really want to be weighted down kind of in some of the perspective that you're sort of doing with that. I think that this person just wants something quick and something casual, and I think that that's something that they have a connection that they would like. Eight of Pentacles, they don't really feel like working towards anything. They definitely want to see what they can get for free as far as it goes. B52, thank you very much for your donation. I get you tomorrow. Thank you again. But yeah, that Eight of Wands just talks about, well, I think they've actually considered or at least started to contact you. I think they've considered or at least started to contact you, right? That Justice card, maybe they've sort of pulled back, maybe they've held back a little bit, but yeah, that's something as far as it goes. Well, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, there goes Neil. You know, we had a Neil reading right there. We got another Samantha read. Well, we hear from Elisa. Yes, you will hear from Elisa again. Let's get you an exact date. Let's get you an exact date that you're going to hear from Elisa. All right. We got a Knight. We got a Four of... Okay, let's look up the Four of Wands on that deck and wheel. Let's get the deck and wheel out. We are just burning up the deck and wheel tonight. We're getting to a lot of good things. We're getting like exact dates. And I mean, this is really going in the direction I didn't expect over there. Oh, okay. All right. You want some... All right. We're going to go. Will I hear from Elisa again? Yeah, you will hear from Elisa again. I think you'll hear from her on September the 18th. All right, we're going to go there. September the 18th. Well, there you go. There we go. So, you know, look at that. Look at that. See, we're trying, we aim to please on the Tarot Oracle show. We aim to please.
T.O. is the best tarot reader ever.
We try to get it moving and rocking and rolling. Lani is getting it rocking and rolling tonight. Look at Lani go. Look at Lani go. Unprepared is what I am with this Lani donation. Thank you so much for your very generous donation. I greatly appreciate what's coming the rest of the month for love. Ooh, let's get you lots of love. You got lots of love for me. You got lots of love for me. All right, let's break this down like MC Hammer over here. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Crafty lady, I was stuck in bed yesterday. That sucked. I could not get out of bed. Like I tried to, somebody paid for like a private reading. I had to do it from the bed. I'm sitting in bed doing a private reading. I'm like, this is kind of awkward, but I'm going to have to do your reading from the bed. You know, it's kind of awkward because I'm like, yeah, it's kind of weird. But yeah, I had to get a private reading from the bed. Anyway, that was a weird thing. All right. What's coming to love for the rest of the month? Are you ready for the air signs? Are you ready for the air signs? I think the air signs are really pulling towards you. I really think the air signs have an interest in you. They want to see something. They want to get a connection. You have a lot of interesting sort of aspects with air signs sort of coming up, right? You have the Wheel of Fortune, sort of things going normal, things approaching the way that they are, things sort of in that mode of, you know, It functions, but it doesn't function the way that I want it to. But you do have a little bit of an air sign opportunity as far as this goes. King of Swords, I think the air sign is a little bit on the management side. They either own a business or they're sort of in a management position. They do have a lot of interesting things about them, a lot of fascinating things going on. And I think that's going to be something good at the end of the day for you. Page of Cups says you're not really interested in for this is something that you see a lot of red flags immediately. You see a lot of red flags immediately. And oddly, I don't think that the red flags are going to be like a long term. I think some of the red flags are either temporary or they don't work or there's something that just doesn't flow the way that you would like it to. But yeah, it's sort of more of an inconvenience red flag than something like super serious or, you know, definitely something that you're super concerned about. So yeah, that's one of those things. Justice says things do balance out as far as the air signs are concerned, but you do have a little bit of a too many air signs going through with that, right? Too many air signs going through with that. Where the hell does all of this go? 10 of Coins, so there's a big promise from somebody soon about I can do this and I can do that. I have a lot of appreciation. I have a lot of love. I have a lot of these things. I will do this for you and that for you. I think it's like an overload of promises, right? The 10 of Coins with the Ace of Wands. Look what I'm going to do to make this connection amazing, to make this stable, to make everything just absolutely outstanding, right? It's more like they're sort of putting in too much effort, but hey, at least they're putting in some effort. That works, right? That works as far as we go. Overall, the Four of Swords expect a lot of these promises to not be something that manifests immediately. A lot of the things do get pushed back. They do get delayed. And a lot of times you're just going to have to put up with that because a lot of times some of the air signs are a little bit of all words, all talk, and not a lot of action to go from behind, right? Not a lot of action to move as far as that goes. But yeah, there we go. Here we go. There we are with a little bit of the elemental wisdom. Ooh, you know who is next? We got Karima phase 1. Karima phase 1 over here. Let's get the Karima deck that we have to start off, which is going to be a little bit of the Victorian Romantic Tarot that I can't seem to pick up off the table. I got to be careful with this one. It's worth like $9 million at this point with inflation and everything. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Somebody asked earlier, do you think that Baba Studio is going to print more decks? Yeah, I think they're going to print a lot of decks. I really think they're going to print a ton of decks, in my opinion. I think they're going to print some of the old decks that they had, that they sold out. They're going to print this. They're going to print that. They're going to print this. They're going to print that too. So I think they're going to print a lot of decks. I mean, that's their business. They're in business. They bought a printer. They're a company with a printer with electric bills. I mean, they got to make some damn money. So yeah, I think they're going to print stuff. You don't just start a business and be like, nah, we're not doing anything anymore. I don't know, unless they just shut down the business entirely, but we'll see. But we'll see. What is the feelings for me today? Oh, a little bit of that Three of Wands. More of a looking but not doing anything. Looking from afar. Looking from afar, right? But yeah, we're looking from a distance. We're doing something different. We're making things sort of in a distant sort of perspective. And I think that's sort of looking but not doing, and you just kind of have that action going through, right? But then you have the Chariot as far as this goes. They're feeling like there's too much motion. There's too many things going on. There's too many happenings that are going forward and making things move, right? And that Five of Wands with the Judgment card. They need a second chance with these feelings. They feel like they're getting their second wind with some of these love feelings, with some of these connected feelings. And they feel like that there's a lot of potential here. There's a lot of things that need to happen that hasn't happened quite yet. So that's what I think. That's what I think the feelings are today. Marla, welcome. Appreciate you hanging out tonight. What is going on? Hope you had a nice hump day. All right, how much love? How strong are the feelings? How much love do we have going through there?
I love you.
The more love, the better. Let's get 150 58% love as far as this goes. Ooh, happy home, happy family as far as that 4 of Wands. Okay, all right. We got a Knight of Wands. We got the Ace. Lots and lots of Wands. A lot of fiery action with this particular read, right? A lot of particular reading going through here. 4 of Wands. Basically, how much do we love? The 4 of Wands just talks about making a home. And I think that's something important for this individual right now, is sort of making a home, making things work, making things function, right? Sort of building what we need to build as far as that. Ace of Wands says that they want to build things correctly. They want to build things sort of on a stance or on at least a good foundation that is working, that's going to be the best for all of us. But you have another 4 at the end, right? Another 4. A lot of these things that they want, a lot of these strong feelings that they have are sort of growing and expanding, sort of moving in that direction with all of this fiery action. And that's going to be good. That's going to be good indeed. So there we go. They said they're not making any more decks. They bought a printer. That ain't cheap. That is not cheap. A printer to make proper tarot decks in mass quantities is not cheap. And they bought one. So you're telling me that they started a business, they have a company, a corporation, they have a place with electric bills, they have computer equipment, they have all of these design people, these people that they hire to model for them, they have all of this inventory, and they have probably a $20,000 printer that prints out tarot cards in mass market, but they're not going to do anything with all of this. Wait, really? Seriously? Are you being serious with me right now? So, I mean, okay. I'm sure. Yeah, why not? Anyway, Sarah is next. How's he feeling for me these days? Are they missing me? Are they missing me? Let's make it happen over here with a little bit of the Gregory Scott. Once more with the Gregory Scott over there. We'll see how that works and where this is going to go, right? I mean, maybe they're going to put the printer on eBay, be like, yo, we got a $30,000 printer over here, prints mass market tarot decks. You know, if you're interested, you can buy it on eBay. We'll ship it. 30-day guarantee. You know, anyway, but yeah, all right. Bordeeda, you are coming up next. Bordeeda, did you already ask your question or have you asked your question? Let me double check right here. Bordeeda, I have no idea what your question is. Bordeeda, if you're in the chat, please type out your question. I greatly appreciate you. But yeah, you will be next if you're out there. If you're out there, I can't hear you. Yeah, type it out. Type it out. All right, but how's he feeling these days? They missing me. Ace of Swords, just interesting right here. Pretty much busy. We're busy. We're moving things. We're making things happen. We have a lot of exciting things going on over here. Wheel of Fortune is kind of doing my own thing. I really think there's a level of independence that they're trying to find right now that could be difficult in the long run, but I do think that they will find it. If nothing else, they will run into it as far as this goes, right? I think that they're on a level of unhappiness as far as this as well. So I'm feeling unhappy. I'm feeling not satisfied. I'm not feeling the way that I would like things to go. And they really feel like that there's something missing in their life, and that's not something that they kind of want to deal with at the moment. It's almost like that a lot of change is occurring. A lot of things are moving around that they want to get a hold of, but they just can't, right? They just can't sort of get it done as far as this goes. 3 of Pentacles talks about new opportunities for them as far as the workplace and whatnot. Are they missing you? A little bit. I mean, you got a little bit. So if you're ready for that, that's okay. But they're not just sitting there just obsessing over you or anything like that. But, you know, there you go. There you go with all of that. All right. Promotion, Bordeeda. I see you up there. What is going on? Thank you so much for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right, Bordeeda is next. Bordeeda wants to know. Let's see. Why isn't it? I don't know what's going on over there. Let's see. We got, let's see, Bordeeda. Will I get the promotion? Ooh, let's see if you're going to be able to get that. They're going to hand over the fat cash. If they don't, you need to say, yo, I need more fat cash. And hopefully they will get you the fat cash that you need. Simple yes or no question. Let's use a little bit. Man, it's been a minute since we have used a little bit of this Chiro Marchetti deck. If you don't have this, it's coming out mass market. It is mass market right now. You can pre-order it. It's not going to come out till next year, but you know, there's that. There is that. By the way, here's somebody else who said they ain't going to make any more decks. And I got a ton of decks from them lately. So I'm just saying. So here's somebody who said, I'm never making any more decks. And what they do, they made more decks. So you are getting real serious. You're getting real serious with this Baba Studio stuff. You'll be like, they're never making any more decks. Ah! But he said that too. Didn't he? Yes, he did. All right. But now we got mass market decks all over Llewellyn's site. 3 new decks from him sitting on the mass market queue. Anyway, I'm just saying. All right. Will I get the promotion or not? Yes, and yes. It looks like a yes. That looks like a yes to me. What do we got? You've been waiting. You've been patient. You've been looking. You've been anticipating. You've been doing things that you need to do. You've been delivering what you need, Bordeeda, on this side, right? You've been delivering what you need. Get the 2 of Cups. We have this important meeting that is going, important meeting that is waiting here. And we need to find out where that's going to go. And what do we get? We get the level of change. We get the level of newness. We get the level of promotion that you are looking at from this, that escape, that movement, the action that you've been waiting for is going to happen, and you are solid. You are solid on this. I love it. I love it. So that is an easy yes as far as it goes. So yes, you will get the promotion. There we go. Astro Kitty Cat, thank you very much for your donation. We are at the donation cutoff, Astro Kitty Cat, but I will get your reading first thing tomorrow. We got Sophia, we got B52, we got Astro Kitty Cat on the list first thing tomorrow. What time does your stream start? 6:15 Central. 6:15 Central is when we start, is when we begin the journey. We begin the journey that is the Tarot Oracle show. All right. Let's get a little bit of the next deck. The Mons Tarot is making it happen over there. Mons Tarot. Hurt the hard way between Llewellyn and LS. All right, well, okay. Yeah, Chiro said, I'm not making any more decks. And then Baba Studio said, I ain't making any more decks. And they got like sewing machines, specialty sewing machines, high-end sewing machines for the bags. They got cloth. They got inventory. They got cloth to make the bags. They got all the stuff, the inventory to make all the stuff. They got pre-done bags that they haven't sold. And you're telling me they're just going to go, no more. No more. Sorry. No more. No, not going to happen. All right. Have a bit on his mind throughout the day. Judgment, little bit, the judgment. So you're a nice, refreshing something that they like, right? That you're a nice, refreshing, like a thought, a nice, refreshing thought and refreshing individual that they like to see, that they like to sort of dream and imagine about. The Fool talks about that adventure that we can go on together. And I think that's something that they like, as something that they get excited about as far as it goes. We talk repeatedly about you being the Queen of Wands. You're taking that Fool into the Queen of Wands. You're taking that Fool, that adventure, into sort of you as far as that goes. And Ace of Cups, right? You're sort of something new. You're something exciting. You're something that they really like to think about. So do think that they have you on their mind throughout the day as it goes. All right. We got what are his thoughts of me? What kind of thoughts do we have going on? LS cardstock sucks. It does. LS cardstocks is pretty bad. It is really bad for a mass market deck. And LS used to be the only one that you could get. You know what I'm saying? LS had like all of the decks. So if you, in the old days, if you wanted a new tarot deck, you had to put up with LS's crappy card stock. But now nobody wants to put up with it. All right. What are his thoughts of me? Nine of Pentacles. There's so much that we have put in there, right? There's so much that we have done. There's so many exciting things that we're kind of moving towards here. And the Knight of Pentacles just talks about that foundation is something that they have a thought of. They really appreciate the foundation that you have sort of put in there, and that Ace of Wands, a level of opportunity that you have done. And you've done a lot of work within the context of this relationship as well. And I think that's something that they appreciate and they enjoy. Overall, they would like to see things be successful. We repeatedly have this theme of other people cheering you on, other people being there and being excited about this particular thing, right? And that Ace of Swords talks about we need more communication. We need new communication as far as this connection goes. So there are the thoughts that we got going on with that. All right. We got Shawna King donated half a paycheck over there. We'll see what's going on there. All right. All right. Anything that comes to you. All right. Well, cool. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. All right. We'll delete that part and we'll go with this. I think that I want some key tarot for this particular one. Some key tarots, right? LS was less expensive. Yeah, you know, LS used to be like the cheapo deck. It was like you get it for $7, you know. LS was the one that you always got. It was always $7. You get it at the bookstore, and they always had it, you know, and they always had a new deck every week or every month or something. And you're always excited about it. And then Kickstarter came and deleted LS's sales. I'm sorry. But anyway, all right. Are there any changes, healing in the next 3 months? Page of Pentacles. Okay, entertainment purposes only. I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV. But we do have something coming through that does heal. We have this healing aspect. We have something healing through, right? Page of Pentacles into the Queen of Cups. I like the good news because I'm getting a deliverance. I'm getting a sort of a good news, sort of like a pentacle, like a cell, or a or something in the body, or something going on that is flowing through, that is healing as it moves, that is healing as it sort of moves around. The Queen of Cups, feeling better, improving, having a level of excitement from feeling better as well. It's almost like we're waiting on something and we're getting a slice of it. We're getting a piece of it that we have been waiting for and that we have been anticipating as far as it goes. High Priestess as well. Feels like there's some new news coming in. There's some information coming in that we haven't had before. Maybe it's something that we randomly run into. Maybe it's something that a professional tells us, but it's basically some new information, some new news that comes through that we need, right? And it feels like that once these things start flowing in, once these things move in, we get into this new normal, this wheel of fortune, where things come around, they go around. I do think you have sort of a dips and a high, and then a dip and then a high. And that's something that you kind of get used to, but it's almost like the dips don't dip down as much as far as it goes. Three of Swords talks about a potential surgery in the long run, or potentially something in regards to that. Anyway, all right, let's see. Do we have any changes for the greater? What are we looking for? What are we waiting for as far as changes are concerned? Changes are good a lot of times if we're in a situation we don't like. If we're where we like it, sometimes we don't like change. But maybe you're in a situation that you don't like, which kind of looks like possibly something that we are. It feels like a change for the greater as far as support network, friends, family, maybe a loved one, people that need something, people that have some excitement, people that have some skin in the game. The Six of Cups feels like the emotional support is there, and that's something that you kind of want, something that we're waiting for. King of Wands says somebody of authority authority is coming in with some good news for you, and that's going to be good overall. But the Six of Pentacles is sort of an offering from someone in authority, an offering from someone that you've been waiting for, that's someone that you've been looking for to sort of see where things happen. Three of Pentacles, you have a lot of work to do after you get this information or after this person makes an offering, and that's something that you're willing to do, something that's going to be good, but you don't want to dedicate yourself too much to it. You definitely want to take it light. You definitely want to take it easy and sort of see where it takes you in the long run, rather than sort of just dedicating a ton of stuff to that particular individual. Anyway, that's what I think. And there we go. Entertainment purposes only. Never do anything based upon a fat man reading your cards on the internet. All right. Karima wants to know, has he told anybody anything about me? Let's get it done. Let's get it done with the Victorian Romantic Tarot. Mars, Pisces, Neptune. We will get you the deck that you need. We will get you the deck that you love. Over there, you are in the queue. Mars, Pisces, you see your name right there. We see your name right there. Has he told anybody? Have we told anybody about anything? Do we have some information share going on? Is that something that we can do here? Ten of Pentacles says yes. They have told somebody about that. You have the Six of Cups into the Lovers. Something that started casually, something that started not really all that serious, grew and expanded into something, right? You went into that Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. This is something that we're building, something great. We're building something exciting from here. And something that went from casual, maybe friends with benefits, to something that's a lot more, that has a lot of things going on. So I do think that they've told maybe a select few, or maybe a select one person about you indeed. So we'll do a little bit of a thumbs up going over there. So yeah, that looks like it. It looks like it indeed. So there we go. Anyway, Shawna, thank you very much for visiting us. I greatly appreciate you hanging out there. You are quite welcome. Hopefully you enjoyed your reading. I certainly enjoyed having you on my stream. Thank you for hanging out tonight. Hopefully you have a great rest of your week. All right. Okay. If not, what would he like to share about me to whom? All right, let's just assume that they're ready to talk to everybody. What do they want to say? Two of Pentacles. Choices had to be made here. And this is important because they want to make the right choice. This is somebody who's very Leo aspect, who wants to really, put themselves out there and have confidence and have a lot of cool things that people really like about them, right? But that Two of Pentacles, the choices need to be made here. And sometimes choices are rough. Sometimes choices are rough. But there needed to be some action. That's what they needed to say. There needed to be some action, some escape, some movement out of here, because we were kind of on this verge of getting out on the ledge over here, right? The Nine of Swords, the nightmares, a lot of things, the dreams really didn't come true the way that we thought it would be. And just the fact that we're sort of in a situation we don't really want to be in long term is something that we have to sort of escape from, right? Because we're on that ledge. We're on that ledge, and we have to make the tough choices as far as they go. And that is what I think that they would say. I say Anne is next. Anne wants to know something cool. Let's find something cool indeed. A little bit of a wise spell deck. This company cranks out that deck. All right, so would M come back? And if so, what would he do? I don't know. What would you do if M? What would Jesus do if M came back? Nine of Swords says they are very worried about the reception that they're going to get if they come back. I do think they're going to come back, but the reception that they're going to get is not something that they are really going to enjoy. And they see this coming. They know this is going to be something that's going to be ultimately a problem, right? And that's something that you can't really just ignore as far as this goes, right? A High Priestess says they do need some information, like they're coming in with some hot news or a hot take. And that's kind of what they would approach. So it would kind of be their entry in there, right? Overall, the Five of Swords knows that if they're kicked out, you probably want to stay out. You know what I'm saying? If they're kicked out, you probably want to stay out. And that's going to be something that's going to be difficult with this particular individual as far as it goes. All right, we got Cappy Ram is back going on. What kind of impression did I leave on M? You left a beautiful impression on me. I think you left the same impression on M. We'll see where that takes us. The impression, I don't know. They wanted more of you. You got a little mystery behind you. Cappy Ram, you got a little bit of that mystery behind you. The Four of Pentacles, you didn't reveal a lot. You didn't reveal a lot. We want to know more. We want to know some details, and you just didn't reveal as much. You have a lot of different sides, a lot of different aspects around you that they aren't familiar with, or they aren't kind of in the go for. But yeah, you do. They're kind of trying to figure you out. That's the impression that you left, right? Seven of Swords, you left a little bit too early. You weren't very open about a lot of different things, and you have a lot of different things going on, and they kind of want to try to figure you out, and they definitely didn't get a handle on you in this particular situation. So that's the impression that you're left with this individual. Cappy Ram is a second shot with that. Mars, Pisces, and Neptune wanted a deck. They wanted Modern Love Tarot. Okay, we got the Modern Love Tarot for you. Let's get Cappy Ram's other donation over here. Will I connect with someone in the coming event? Yes, you will. You will connect with somebody. It's a weird connection, but I think you got a good connection. I think it's really kind of when I say weird, it's kind of like a boring, but you know something else is around. You know something else is there with this particular person. Six of Pentacles and that Eight of Cups. It feels like they're not interested at all, but you are. It feels like there's this big disconnect between that, right? I'm not interested, you're not interested, but they're actually interested. But sorry, you're interested, but they're not interested with that. The Six of Pentacles says you're kind of giving, you're kind of talking, you kind of have that connection, you kind of feel something, but they really don't, right? That Queen of Cups says they do sort of pick it up later. So if you can get a connection, if you can keep a connection with this individual, I think that's going to be good, because it feels like there's more of an emotional connection for you, but it just ain't for them. But over time, I think they sort of grow into it. They get a little bit more acceptable with that. Overall, it's kind of difficult to keep them on the line, and it's going to be something where it's more of a dance rather than just a straightforward connection. Again, I said it was kind of weird, but yeah, I think you do connect with somebody indeed. You know what I mean? Do connect with somebody. That wife spell deck. That wife spell deck is such a good deck, man. That is such a good deck is what I'm saying. All right. Well, why am I getting this deck out when nobody wants it? No, Effie. Effie, we're going to do Effie first. We're going to do Effie first over here. We got Karima. We got Mars, Pisces. We got Karima once more. We are out of here for the night. Awareness of availability request for work. I have no idea what that means, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. Seven of Water. There's more than one thing going on with this. You got a little bit of that Seven of Water, some change happening within the context of that. What you see is not what you get. What you see morphs or changes or makes a little bit of a headway towards a different direction than what you expect with that. Seven of Water is interesting. Like I'm being pulled in a direction, but the direction is not exactly kind of, everything that there. I think there's a level of complexity here that you definitely aren't seeing. Knight of Fire says a lot of the things that you're seeing are not possible as well. I have a fiery aspect. I want to get through it. I want to move in that direction. But that Ace of Earth feels like I'm just trying to build a foundation on mud. It feels like a lot of things just aren't doing. A lot of things aren't moving the way that I would like as far as either the availability or what's happening as far as this goes. What you see is not what you get. The Death card said things change, things morph. It's almost like something that you were promised, something that was being handed to you is no longer available, or if it is morphed quite a bit. So there we go. Hopefully all that makes sense, because I have no idea what that question meant. But there we go. We got Karima, phase 3 or something. Yeah, phase 3, I guess. All right, speaking of Modern Love Tarot, let's move it up into the table. A little bit of that Modern Love Tarot is what we've been waiting for all night long. We got a jumper. Oh, the Seven of Pentacles. How's it viewing me at the moment? Seven of Pentacles. Man, needs more attention. Some days needs more attention, and today feels like the day that they need more of that attention. Let's build something. Let's make this, as far as it goes, is where we want to be here, right? Viewing you as I need more attention from you. Queen of Cups, emotional doesn't work for them right now. Emotional is not in the direction they would like it to be. It feels like emotions are off, right? Maybe it's because they haven't had attention. Maybe it's because they had a little bit of a disconnect here. Knight of Wands says there's something I definitely need to change. I need to do. I need to put more of the fiery aspect from this and make sort of this home-centric kind of thing to where we're sort of together. We're sort of together more often. So there we go. That's how they're viewing you. We also have, what are the latest daydreams about me? I think the Four of Swords is going to make an appearance. I think the Four of Swords is going to make an appearance. I'll put money on it. I'll put money on it. Four of Swords is going to make an appearance over here. 6, Empress, King of Swords. I didn't get it. Latest daydreams about me. That Empress with that King of Swords. Making you happy. What will make it happen? What do they have to give? What do they have to do? I think one of the daydreams, sort of a fantasy, is having a cool situation where they're able to give you something that you've always wanted. They're able to give you something that's just sort of emotionally resonant, emotionally exciting as far as this goes. And they sort of in that mood of, this is something I want to do. This is something I want to see. Make it happen, right? Have this just making you super happy, seeing this beautiful, exciting look on your face, moving forward with that. Hierophant, right? Something serious, something big. That is one of the daydreams that they're having right now. Well, there we go. There we go. All right, we got a Mars, Pisces, Neptune. Welcome. We got a lot of Pisces tonight. We got a lot of Pisces tonight. It is Pisces night. All night long. All night. It is a Pisces kind of night. We got ultraviolet Pisces. We got Mars violet. Well, no, sorry. We got Mars Pisces Neptune. All the water. All the water. How does a Scorpio? Oh, Jesus. Another Scorpio? How does the Scorpio? Wait. How does in the Scorpio truly feel about me? Really? Did you get involved with a Scorpio? Why? Why? Mars Pisces, why? Mars Pisces Neptune. You seem more intelligent than this. You seem like you're more intelligent than this. All right, we'll see. We'll see where the Scorpio takes us. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. All right, the Temperance card, the 6. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, you know. Paint me surprised. Paint me surprised.
Hooray!
That we have a 3 of Swords with a Scorpio reading. Could that happen? Could that happen? I didn't think that was possible. All right, how they truly feel about me. 8 of Pentacles says you're a lot of work. We need to do work. We need to make things happen. This is not a freebie. This is something that we have to chase. We have to involve ourselves. We have to do a lot of work. It's almost like you have demands or things you're waiting on or things you're waiting. You know what I'm saying? The things you're waiting on with that. Hashtag not all Scorpios. Say KN. Hashtag not all Scorpios. But yeah, 8 of Pentacles. You're a high maintenance. Basically, you're high maintenance, right? Well, there we go. Anyway, we got a Temperance card. I think this is something where they feel that there's a middle ground. There's a middle ground balance that needs to happen here that just hasn't happened. And they want to figure out how to make this work or what have you. But there's a limit. There's a limit to how much they're willing to do here. There's a limit to how much they're willing to dedicate to do this. And once they reach that limit, they're done. They're done. So they think that you're a little bit on the high maintenance side. They're willing to work with you. They're willing to find a middle ground, but there's only so much that they're going to do before they just kind of just let you do what you're going to do, and they don't care, right? So there's a level of emotional disconnect that this person has that they're just willing to just snap. They're willing to just turn it on like a light, this emotional disconnect. They just click, turned on the emotional disconnect. Not a problem at all with this individual. And if that switch clicks, you're going to have some problems at the end of the day. At least in my opinion. Hashtag not all Scorpios. Entertainment purposes only. Never date a Scorpio based on fat man reading cards on the internet. All right. What actions is he wanting to take, and is he willing to take towards me? All right, let's see what's going to happen here. What actions do we have? What is going on there? All right, so wanting and willing. Okay, that's an interesting tidbit here. What actions is he wanting and willing to take? Because there's a difference. I want something, but I'm also willing to do it, right? The Hermit says they're willing to be alone for you, even if it's temporary. They're willing to be alone. They're willing to sort of get that separation. They're willing to get that independence that they need. They're ready to go with that. They're willing also to be a little bit upset temporarily because they know that you are there. They know that you have that aspect, that beautiful thing waiting in that sidelines for that. Knight of Pentacles just says they're willing to put a lot of dedication into this connection, and that's something that they do want to sort of make happen too. They want to have this road of beautiful golden brick road as we're sort of moving past it. Good memories and fun times and cool things with that, because they feel that they can deliver that. That's one thing that they have total confidence in, that I can deliver what I promise. I can deliver what you need to be happy. And I think they have a lot of confidence with that as well. Again, back to that sort of that Leo aspect that we have too, that this is something that is very important for them to sort of be seen as that person who can do that. All right, is he viewing me a different way than in the past? Queen of Wands says no. Well, wait. When you got that separation, when you went independent, I think that changed how they view you indeed. You became more of that Queen of Wands. You became somebody who has that level of independence, who has that level of, sort of knowing what they want and knowing how to get it. And that's something that was important to them, because the Six of Cups says they thought that you were just kind of casual, but no, you came forth, you went forward, and you made things happen that you wanted, that you were ready to dedicate, that you were excited about. And you became more of that Queen of Cups, emotionally resonant. I know who I am. I know emotionally what I want, where I want to be, and how I want to get there. And I think that was something that was kind of surprising to them as well. I think that I think that they know that you're ready for an adventure at this point. Like, take me on this adventure. And they see you as that person waiting for the next big adventure, waiting for the take me on an adventure. And that wasn't somebody that you were before. And that's somebody that you are now. And I think that's how this has changed. And that's it from me. Sophia, Astro Kitty Cat B52, you are first tomorrow for the reads. Thank you so much for being here. We will see you tomorrow.